Hey, this is Emily from Emily Plans Life, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be walking you through the new Simply layout that is from Happy Planner. It's exclusively at Walmart and walmart.com. And Happy Planner sent these to me to test out and try, and guys, they're super fun. I'm really loving them already. Both layouts are exactly the same. The dividers are different, but other than that, they're identical. So I'm just going to flip through this one, and then I'll show you the dividers in this one as well. This Dreamy Watercolors is really pretty. It's got the gold on the front, and then on the back, just the white line art. And it says, "This is your year." When you open it, you've got your name page, and then over here, this is not like, it's kind of gold, but it's not like shiny like the front was. Then you've got calendars for 23 and 24, because this planner goes from July of 23 through the end of June 24. Next, you've got a currently page where you can list out your priorities, anything important in the month, and then a big notes section here, about a half a sheet. You've got a 2-page calendar layout with pretty minimal decor in the middle, just these little black dots, and then a grid over here on the side. So here's where things get interesting and very neat. The layout is just 1 page per week. So, in a normal dashboard, you've got 2 pages, you've got a bunch of lists over here, and then your daily grids on this side. This is simple. You have just got 1 page for a week. So up here, you can title this however you want to. A lot of times in the regular dashboards, they've got, like a colored box or something up here. I use that section for a few different things, but mostly for dinners and work schedule. So you've got the same amount of room and the same amount of lines in each of these boxes. So basically, this page is exactly like the right side of a dashboard. So you've got 1 for each week. And then at the end, this is something I really like, is this notes section. So again, at the front of the calendar, or on your currently page rather, you've got about a half a page of notes, but you've also got a huge section back here. This is good for me because I use like a master to-do list now. Instead of rewriting the same things every single week, I just have them all on one sheet, and then this way I can keep up with it. This would also be a really good way to future plan, I'm thinking. So if I had this and I knew I had an appointment in September, I could just flip back to the notes pages for September and jot that down. And speaking of September, when the weeks end like this on the right side, you end up with 2 pages of notes. So I really like that a lot. On the back of the notes page, again, is your next currently page. So here's the dividers for this one in the Dreamy Watercolors. This says, "This is the good life. Make yourself proud. The journey is just as important as the destination." This is kind of that line art that just really reminds you of the cover and on the back here. January says, "Every path you cross can change the direction of your life. Trust the process. Life is as good as you make it. Keep dreaming." And then another just really pretty kind of a scene. And then the last one says, "This is your year," just like the first, or the front. So there's that flip through. And then this one is the teeny florals. So again, you've got some gold accents here on the front. It's just plain on the back. And then there's your inside cover. You got your cute little name page here, your calendar, and then here's the dividers. So this one says, "When in doubt, add flowers." Just some pretty florals here. Beauty is all around. Bloom and grow, be strong, and know you're beautifully you. Never stop dreaming. I really like this black background, so pretty. Plant dreams, pull weeds, and grow a happy life. Just some more florals. The grass is green where you water it. Some florals again. Believe in the good. One happy life. and florals again. So these are beautiful. All right, so let me show you the differences between this and my regular dashboard. So I'm going to try to hold these up so you can see it. Hopefully it'll make sense. First of all, these are both classic size, but of course my regular dashboard comes on classic size disc, but these Simply ones come with mini discs. So you can see, hopefully that'll focus. Yeah, you can see this is a much smaller footprint. It's going to be thinner overall. So great for, you know, saving space, kind of streamlining your planning. It's a little more lightweight. And I was trying to compare it to see if I thought it might be about the same as Happy Notes, but it's a little bit thicker than a Happy Notes. Not much. Both, you know, Happy Notes and the Simply layout are on mini disc, but it's kind of, you know, the Simply layout is kind of in between regular planner and Happy Notes. So here's some other differences. Of course, when you open both of these, you've got a name page here that you can fill out and decorate if you want. The next page is your calendar, but one way they've streamlined it is there's no perpetual calendar in the Simply layout, which, you know, there's a lot of different ways to use this. Some people have had some really creative ideas. I tend to use it for birthdays. I know some people use it for like steps or chores or pre-planning. So there's, you know, there's other ways to do some of those things, I think. So I don't necessarily miss it. Just something I've noticed that is different. And then when you get to the actual planning pages, for anybody that's not super familiar with the dashboard, this is what it normally looks like. Some layouts are color free. This one, it rotates every month with the accent color. But, you know, you've got your traditional grid over here, one for each day. And then on the left on a regular dashboard, you've got a task list, important, looking ahead, notes. Some of the older or other versions had things like calls to make, you know, emails to send, that sort of thing. So you don't have this huge note section here, or huge list making section, but you also don't have the notes section in the back, because at the very end of the month, the back side is going to be your currently page. So it's just arranged a little bit different. This is going to work really well if you're someone who likes a running to-do list, or you know, maybe keeps track of it in a different way. One option would be just to use a classic half sheet here. And, you know, if you're planning your week and you've got a lot of to-dos or things that you want to keep up with, you just pop in a half sheet for that week. And some of these, the way they're made, you could even use the back side of these. So some of them are really specific, but, you know, other ones would work on either way. So I could use this for this week, and then when I flip over, I've got the back of here, I could add anything on. So I do like to get creative on that because, of course, like anybody who's been in Happy Planner for a minute, I have quite a collection of half sheets. So this will be a fun way to use those up. You know, I do like here in this Simply layout where this is kind of open and where there isn't any color, so I can add any sticker I want. It's not gonna, you know, clash or anything like that. Doesn't matter. And then I think that was pretty much the only real difference. You know, this currently sheet in my dashboard is set up this way. There's lots of different ones. Some are actually more similar to the one that's in the Simply layout. So hopefully that helps show you some of the differences between a regular planner and the new Simply layout from Walmart. I think this one's going to be a lot of fun. I think it'd be great for anybody that's brand new to planning, or somebody who just wants to kind of simplify their routine a little bit. These are going to look great decorated or not. I did decorate one, just trying to play out with this week here in April. This the last week here of July worked perfectly for my date. So I just put in a few things here, made a quick video or reel on my Instagram if you haven't seen that yet, and added in some stuff. So super cute, super easy. And yeah, if you have any questions, please reach out. I'd love to help out any way I can. And if you don't already, subscribe to me on here on YouTube and over on Instagram at Emily Plans Life. Have a great day. Thanks.